Sean, good to see you. The UK says it's going to move military assets to the region. What do they mean and where are they going to be?
Yeah, good afternoon, Matt. When I came in this morning, people said, they're scrambling RAF jets to the region. No. The political announcements have been very measured about all this. One of the things that's almost certainly happening is a rebrigading of the tip of the sword, the Typhoon aircraft. They're already been operating out of Akrotiri and on the eastern flank of NATO. But it is worth pointing out, they also provide 24/7 protection for our nation, both out of Lossiemouth and out of Coningsby. They're also based in the Falkland Islands. And we've only got 6 squadrons of them. So we're not going to be suddenly dominating the skies in the region. I suspect also, though, it might be air enablers. So things like air-to-air refuelling tankers. You'll notice that Cyprus is a long way away from, it's about 1,000 miles away from Tehran, 2,000-mile round trip. By refuelling the air, it's a force multiplier because actually you leave the tanker with a full tank of gas and you're already at height, means you can massively extend the range of fighters. And with the Israelis, with 200 fighter jets doing operations, it could be huge. Likewise, the Air Force might be providing enablers like the intelligence surveillance aircraft, drones, or the rivet joint as well. And it is worth pointing out that literally last night we heard that the Israeli Defence Force were targeting targets in the Yemen, the Houthi targets out there. So these really long-range strikes. One of the challenges, of course, is putting UK involved is that Iran's threatened UK interests. And we've got a map here that shows some of the UK interests in the region which are clearly within a striking range of Iran.
Yemen right down the bottom there, of course, quite a long way away from Israel. What do you make of Israel's strategy here? Because this isn't the first time in recent months that they have struck at Iranian targets.
No, and I think that's the key point of this. We've been covering this for the last year and a half, and actually this was tit for tat. Now, what you're seeing here is footage of what the Israeli Defence Forces are deliberately targeting the Iranian air defence systems. This has been very well planned, a planned operation probably for several years, to the point at which they've gone, when, not if, we have to stop Iran getting nuclear weapons. The way we're going to do it is, the first thing is we've got to kick down the door. We've got to get rid of the air defence systems. It's quite hard to hide them in the desert. And rather than actually using missile systems, they use Mossad agents going in and then using drones to take them out. Once you've taken down all the air defence systems, which they have, now you have air superiority using the F-35 stealth fighters, which now appear to be able to operate with impunity on the western side of Iran. They can now target lots of fixed establishment, nuclear, scientists, but also the infrastructure, but also the defence industrial base as well. Why have we not seen the Iranian fighters coming up to meet them? The Iranians have got a very big military, but they're no match for this sort of air power at all, and therefore air superiority. It is interesting as well that although the Iranians, what's their response options available to this? One of which is they've been firing missiles and drones at Iran. The trouble is, largely, they're being intercepted. Very few are actually getting through. They have threatened US bases and UK in the region, but we put this map up. Just look how many bases there are in the region. And if they were to actually try to target the US, my goodness, they would wreak havoc on themselves, and showing how vulnerable they are at the moment just to Israel. Just imagine what that would look like if they were to take on America. That Iran may be the bigger power in terms of military, but in air power alone, Israel has air superiority, and that's been devastating for Iran.
Sean, as ever, thank you very much indeed.